Hi, I am Jain 30 and in this video I will be installing Drupal Code Sniffer on Visual Studio Code. So what is PHP Code Sniffer? PHP Code Sniffer is a library that tokenizes PHP, JavaScript and CSS files and detects violations of a defined set of coding standards. So now let's get started. So I will be opening these two files. So I will be installing Drupal Code Sniffer on Visual Studio Code. So I will be searching for Visual Studio Code. So yes, here is the Visual Studio Code. So first, install the extension for PHP before installing this extension, we first have to install PHP. So you can install PHP by going at php.net downloads, Windows downloads, and you can download the zip. So I have already downloaded the PHP 7.4.1 and I've also extracted it. So here we will see for the php.ini development folder file. So we'll copy it and paste it and we'll rename this file as php.ini. So it will look somewhat like configuration settings like this. So now we will copy all these files and we will go to the local disk C. Here we'll create a new folder and name it PHP and we will paste all the files here. So now we will go to the control panel. Here we will search for variables, edit the system environment variables, advanced, and click on environment variables, double click on path and we will add a new path C PHP and click OK. Okay. So now we will check in the command prompt that the PHP has downloaded or not. I'll go to command prompt and write PHP space -v. So yes, PHP 7.4.1 has been downloaded and is working now. So now we'll go back to the extension site and from here PHPCS. Now we have to install Composer. So I will click on this link. Installation windows. There are two ways of installing the Composer. One is by using the installer and second is by manual installation. So we will be using the installer because it's a easier way to get Composer. So I will click on this setup and it will be downloaded. So now I will go to downloads and go to Composer setup, install for me only, developer mode, next, 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 click on next, install. Now, so now you will go back to the extension page, and to download the PHP CS package, we need to copy it and paste it in the command prompt. Paste it here. So it has been installed. So now I will go to Visual Studio Code, extensions, PHP, CS, and I will install this. So now it has been installed. I'll go to my folder. Here I'll create a new folder named code, and in the Visual Studio Code I'll open a folder code. So I'll go to the extension page here. So it is written here, create a new task in VS Code folder task.json. I'll just copy this. I'll copy this. Go to Visual Studio Code. In the code, I'll create a new folder .vs code, and I'll create a new file. Task.json, Control V, and I'll save it. So now to check it, I'll download any of the file or a module from Drupal.org. I'll go to Drupal, build modules, and you can choose any module from here. So I'll just from so it has been installed. Downloads, the extra. Okay, so now it has been extracted. So I'll go to web form. So now you have to search for a file which has .module in its last. So it has webform.module. I'll rename it as webform.php. So it will be like this PHP file. So I'll copy this file. Go to the file I made now, code, and just paste it here. Now I will go to the extension page. Here, register coder standards. So to register coder standards, we have to just copy these two files, copy these two lines, and I'll just right click on the, I'll just right click here, git bash here. I'll go on a desktop. I'll just paste the file here, paste the code here, click enter. So now I will copy the another line, copy and paste it. So now it has been done. I'll just remove it and I'll go to the folder that we created and I will just copy the path and write cd and paste the path. Now to find the errors in the file, I'll write php cs and now the file or the module name, so which was web form.php. Oh, sorry, I had to add hyphen here, so I'll just copy it and paste it here and add two hyphens here. And now click enter. So now all the errors and warnings have been shown. So found 10 errors and one warning which are affecting 10 lines, and it can be fixed by two marked sniff violations automatically. So now I'll just I'll write php cdps standard standard equal Drupal web form dot php. So 2 were fixed and 9 are remaining. A total of 2 errors were fixed in one file. So now I will see what are the errors. And hold on and write here PCS and just copy this and paste it here. So these are the errors. So here you can see that in line 765, line exceeds 80 characters, contains 85 characters. So now we will open our web form folder, open with Visual Studio Code, and the line number was 765. See for it, 765, 765. So this is 765. So the problem was line exceeds 80 characters. So I'll just make it here. So now I'll save it. So now I'll go back to the command prompt and I'll just copy it, paste it here, enter. White space found at the end of the line. No space found before the content. So here it is written that white space found at the end of the line. So we'll go back here and in 765 we just have to put a full stop here. We'll save it and go back to command prompt. So you can see here the 765 error has been removed from here. So like this only we can correct all the errors from here. So on line 680 document is empty. So we go here and 680 document. So I'll add here this is file. So now there are uh, errors. Document must start with a capital letter, full stop. So I'll go back to the command prompt. I'll go to Visual Studio, give a space here and write a capital T and give a full stop here. I'll save it. I'll go to command prompt, paste it here. So in 680, these three errors have been removed from here. So two errors are the open comment tag must be in first line. So here wrong function document end expected this. So we'll go back to Visual Studio and we'll delete all this and then we will save it. We will go to command prompt. So this error has been removed. Now 786 and 788 document is empty. 786 786 and 788. We'll delete all this. This is fine. And 788. This is PHP first. We'll save it. So those two errors have also been removed. So in line 682, document is empty. In 682, So I'll write this, I'll save it. Enter. So this error 682, line 682 has also been removed from here. So now, so in line 766, no space found before comment text. Expected this. So we'll go to line 766. 6, and we'll add a space here. We'll save it. Go back to the command prompt. Paste it here. So that error has also been removed from here. So here it is written that type hint array missing for complete underscore form. So we'll go to Visual Studio Code line 708, and here we will write array. We'll save it. We'll go to command prompt. We'll paste, and that 708 error has been removed. So for element also we have to write array element here array and save it. We'll go to command prompt, paste it, and so the error has been removed. So this way you can just correct the errors, and the coding can be according to the standard set by Drupal.